Hello. Okay, so let's start a meeting today as usual. So let me see. I'm actually trying a new mic setup. I hope this is not too loud. I mean, it looks like it might be. Wait. Am I hearing myself? Let me see. Actually, it sounds okay. It sounds surprisingly okay. I mean, this is red, so this suggests that I'm too loud, but then I'm hearing myself just fine on YouTube, so I don't know. Am I clipped? Let me see. What if I do this? Am I still clipping if I do this? Maybe this is a bit better. Let's see. No, right, I was not too loud, but sorry, I'm just like working through a stream delay and trying to figure out what's going on here. No, I think this was actually okay. I don't know. I will have to do more VOD reviews to see. Oh, speaking of which, so I did actually try. I did actually review the VOD from the from World of Warcraft stream the other day, and there was I mean the in-game volume was still too loud, but I think the content was actually getting a bit closer to what I like, so that's good. Anyways, yeah, so we're starting today. We are I mean, this is good, but this is not what I wanted to show. What did I want to show here? Well, there is this thing that I link in the description. This is how we are starting today. But then and if you guys think that, well, am I starting like in last minute before a final exam or whatever, before the semester is over? Actually, that's not the case. Semester is already been over for me. This is just starting for for my thesis. Well, more or less for one of my projects, one of my research projects. We need to know about this, and well, that means I probably should know about it. Yeah, so but I guess the first step is I'm actually installing this software because for some reasons that you might or may not see in a bit, we will need this. You kidding, right? Okay, fine. Then what do I do? Actually, ChatGPT recommends this. It's auto install or something. Let me see. Auto download. I kind of don't. Yeah, this is not just another thing. Yeah, of course not. Actually, just out of complete curiosity, like what is? I mean, I don't think this is human readable, right? Wow, it's actually human readable. Okay, so do you actually have like? No, like there's no auto download, right? Or is there is auto download? Okay, that is funny. Maybe I don't. Let's just try first the version with auto download. See what we have. Yeah, if this looks like it's going well, then oh, something seems failed-ish. Okay, that is very unlucky. Let me see. So what is missing? What is this? You know what? Yeah, just auto download is fine. Good, yes, maybe. Because insure paper is not available, you need this. Okay. Easy then. Wait, I do have Python. Is it just the wrong version? Do I just have the wrong version of Python? But anyways, either way, so I need to download this first, and then I can do stuff. As in, no, like the starting we will need later needs a what is it called? Need this for reasons that you might or might not see. So let me just quickly, what is it called? Quickly try to download this and build this. I mean, there's a faster way to building this. I'm sure, but yeah. But for now, it's what it is. So, I think there's a installer. There's a pre-built version. I actually don't have to build it myself, but whatever. yeah, anyways, okay, so let's get down to starting and then we can worry about this in a bit. Okay, so I actually already started earlier. So basically, the idea is that we have this very nice paper, but I'm too lazy to read through all of it myself. So I'm going to do the obvious thing of asking ChatGPT to tell me about this paper, and it is going to hallucinate and tell me everything that's wrong about it. But why don't we try anyways? So yeah. Sorry, just scratching a bit. Ears not comfortable. But anyways, okay. Not this one. I think it's here, right? That we started. Yeah, we started here. So okay. So let me see. So I was asked ChatGPT to teach me about this and teach me about this, and it told me some stuff that I more or less agree with or more or less understand. And then I say that okay. Let me see. Okay, so yeah, this is understandable. And then I'm not going to like go into the details of just reading all of this out loud because I'm sure a lot of you either don't understand or already. Yeah, I feel I mean that's the thing. Like I feel like you guys either just are not into this, and I'm not going to be able to teach you this, or you guys already understood it and are just watching me trying to understand it. Like there's almost actually maybe that's a false assumption, right? Maybe there are people who are watching me who actually is trying to learn this thing as well. Be funny. or at least hoping to, I mean, not like here to learn this thing specifically, but thinking that since I'm learning it, they might as well learn beside me. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. So this is just what it is. Right. Okay. So Okay. So for likely CVC5 integration, why do you have? Let me see. So. Okay. So, what kind of, I don't know, can you say a bit more about how we will connect CVC Python to CVC5? Is that easy, or would it be easier if we did this in C++ or something? Just thinking, okay. But yeah, the basically we needed to install this because we are going to throw this table at CVC5. Okay, let me see. Python writes smtlib. Okay, so you run the file and then you just yeah. That is fine-ish, I guess. Base API and Pythonic one and Python package. Let me see. Wait. So if you did this, is it going to install its own CVC5 or is it going to yeah, if I did this, I'm not sure. Actually, why don't we see? Is this does it come with its own CVC5 or is it going to just look for it on your system? Let me see. What is going on here? Let me see. Okay, this seems promising, question mark. It's missing some feature or whatever. It's not like, I mean, it's fine. Like, I'm probably just going to write out a plain text thing anyways. So let me see. Yeah, forget about binding. Yeah, I think this is cleaner, or this is more a debuggable. Yeah, exactly. Okay, let me see. Okay, yeah, I think I'm happy with this. So let's see if I can attempt to ask it to move on. So okay, so what were we doing here? Okay, let's think wait, I think we've skip ahead a bit much now then. A bit too much now. Let's go back for a bit. Let's go back to where we left off. So where do we leave off? We have this let me see. Yeah, especially because as my CVC5 is still installing. Anyways, let's go back to where we left off, which will be what? Which will be where we, which will be, we have these matrices. So we've got matrices, HX and HZ. How do I compute them in Python? What kind of packages do I need? We do have Python, of course we do. Okay, let me see. Where is it? Parity check. I think it's this, yeah. It's empty because it of course is. That is totally expected. That's totally fine. Do I want vinf or can I just install this globally? Wait, that is a bit much. Are you sure this works? I mean, the thing is, even if it worked, I don't think that's a bit. You know what? Yeah, whatever. Let's first. You know what? Let's do what is reasonable, because I don't think that just now is reasonable. Something like this. What is it? How do you activate? On Linux, yeah, source, oh, source, okay. Something like this? Okay, good. Now what? Now a, okay, why not? The thing is that even if this were correct, I don't like walls of text like this, but I guess just for the sake of trying to understand if it actually can write Python, let's actually see how do I do this. Yeah, it's just for the sake of it. I mean, who knows if it compiles, right? Wouldn't if I have a typo. Okay, that is, oh, because, okay, yeah, why not just actually install a thing that I do not have, numpy scipy. This is always going to build, right? I mean, these packages are popular enough, I don't think it will fail to build on any reasonable. Okay, this seems like it's, I mean, it seems like it's giving me something correct, but this is just way too. Let me see. Am I happy with this? I really don't know. Let's see. I feel I normally would have been slightly happier if I did not have, what is it called? If I did not have a streamer brain thing going on, but I still feel like I would not be just actually really that happy. I don't know. Why don't I just say I'm not happy? Yeah. Let's go function by function. How many lines is this? Why do I not have a reasonable 80 lines? It's not way too fine. It is somewhat reasonable, I guess. I don't know. Like, I was hoping it would go a bit slower. You know what? That's fine, yeah. Yeah. Let me see, okay. So you have this, which is a, okay, so if I just print this, yeah, okay. Then instead of this, yeah. I print what? Shift matrix 6 or 5. 5 is easier than 6 to array. Can I do no to array? Did you just print this? Is it going to give me anything reasonable? It's compressed. Because of course it is. Oh. That's why, okay. So if I did this, it's actually going to give me what I hope. Is it true? Let me see. So I have a so this is actually shift back 1, right? This shifts backwards. Is that what I want? What is this cyclic? I mean, it doesn't matter as long as you're consistent, but I don't think what's this? I don't. Does this say? Does it say what are the matrix XY? I know it's some cyclic permutation, but this is oh, this actually pulls back. That is a bit surprising. Okay, fine. Okay, so it maps what? 0 to -1, and then 1 to 0, 2 to 1, and so on. I mean, there's no -1, but you get a point. That there is -1. Okay, anyways, so it does that. Okay, yeah, that is correct then. So, good. Still stellar. Okay, where are we? Okay, we are happy with this. Wait, or do I? I mean, this is like funny looking thing. So you are doing what CSR matrix? Compress sparse row. Oh, so literally just say that this is okay. Maybe I'm happy with this. Okay, good. Oh, because it's this sparse thing. Okay, good. Wasn't familiar with CSR matrix, but the output looks right. So I can just assume it does what we think it does. Let's move on then. Okay, so what do we, okay, yeah, field, why not, right? Okay, so, so this is actually what you do. Let me see. So you're saying that, well, let's see. Output is, what's this? Oh, wait, huh? Oh, because you have two of them. So you have, except you have more than two. Okay, fine, whatever. So you have each of them. You first take this, and then you take that, and then you do this, and then you do that. Okay, yeah. Okay, so it seems correct in the sense that if it compiles, then it must give me something that makes sense, I think. Like if it compiles, then the meaning seems correct, I should say. Forgot how to comment. Okay, what's NNZ? Whatever. Let's just move on because the thing is that ChatGPT is actually surprisingly good at Python, compared to the other languages that we usually write. We as in my lab. So okay, yeah. Yes. Let's move on then. Wait, matrix multiplied by 2. Oh, not 2, yeah, if it's by 2, then that's stupid. Because 2 is equal to 0, because field of 2 elements. Yeah, so what do we have? Oh, there was this funny story where we are working at integer module 8, which is, whatever, anyways, yeah. But then I basically just told my colleague that, well, 1/3 is equal to 3, and then they know what we're talking about, so we just agree that 1/3 is equal to 3. But anyways, yes, because there's this finite field thing. Anyways, yeah. So where are we? What is this funny symbol? Is this a wait, this is, oh, this is matrix multiplication. So this is not entry wide. This is not entry wide. This is the thing that you are thinking about. Okay, maybe I'm happy with this as well, right? Yep, happy with this. Fast exponentiation, it's not just exponentiation, it's fast exponentiation. Okay, that is a sure, why not? As long as it's right, I don't mind. So what? Result is, I mean, a shape. This has to be square, otherwise it has to be a square matrix because we are good at linear algebra. So so what's going on here? Let's see. We will exponentiate by squaring. This is terrible content, I know, but I did label this as just purely starting and not starting/chatting because I know this is just going to be like this. Also, this is probably not going to be a very long stream because this is like 10 p.m. and I don't want to be bothering my neighbors, or street mates rather. But I don't know. This is a Monday. Everyone's on break. Who cares? If they are even home, they might be out there drinking or something, doing anything but this. Anyways, yeah. I mean, I don't hate what I'm doing, so there's that. Yeah. So, okay, and then you say a Wait, what? This is because yeah, the multiplication is the right multiplication. Okay, so what do we have? A wait a minute here. You are actually doing this funny. For real? Wait. You're kidding, right? Wait a minute. Are you real right now? Okay, fine. So you are doing, if the lowest it is 1, then you hit it with this. Otherwise, you that is of course how you do it, because that is how fast exponentiation works. Well, this is greater than 0. Thing is, you don't even need this, right? Because like otherwise this doesn't really whatever. Okay, yeah. So yeah, let's just test this. I mean, this thing seems correct. Also seems like not the way I would write it, but if it's, yeah. I don't know, like I can just do this, right? I mean, I don't really care about that much things. So I should see like what identity s and then s minus 1, and why don't we just have everything if that is the if this is what we're doing anyways. I know comments are all wrong, but they are comments. Okay, so this is right, and then you multiply the thing. Okay, so that's the first power, and then that is the second power, and then you keep doing it, and then you keep doing it, and then you do this, and you do that. Okay, then just for the sake of I mean, this should still work. Okay, so this is 6, this is 7, this is 8. Okay, yeah, so it works as expected. Yep. I mean, okay. Didn't expect fast exponentiation here, but if it works, why not? As opposed to just the usual multiplication loop. Yeah. Nice habit. I don't think it's a nice habit, but whatever. But maybe fine. Maybe if you are less confident in being good at programming, then you can keep your nice habit. I would like something that is easier to write and a bit less bug prone. But of course, ChatGPT is always right? Okay, whatever. Let's move on. What do we have? Kroneckers, of course, that is Kroneckers. Okay. Let me see. So you have a Okay, so you have this, then you have this is x, this is y. Okay, so is this? I mean, of course, we know what Kronecker products is. So if this is what, then yeah, this is the Kronecker product, that Kronecker tensor product that we use every day in quantum, right? And then and the commutation is also obvious since, well, identity, yeah, multiplication, since what is it called, Kronecker respect Kronecker products respect multiplications, and we have identity operands. Okay, yes, yeah. Good. So we have this, and then we have a what's going on here? So let me see. So you've got this, and then you have a okay. Probably not overkill. and then you do. Sorry. Let me see. So you have this. Yeah, I guess that's a funny thing. I feel like I actually don't feel like going to sleep anytime soon, but I also cannot be here for like until like 3 or 4 a.m. So I guess it's really. So I really won't know what to do in a few hours. I mean, I probably just keep starting off stream. It's probably the most sensible thing I could be doing. So yeah. Or I can. Oh, I bought 2 new bottles of gin the other day, so I can try out new. So I can compare gin tonics a bit more. I mean, I started doing that already, but I feel like last time I tried it, it was just a what is it called? It was just I was a bit a what is it called? Like it was a bit late and it was cold out there, so I feel like my sense of smell on that day was very much not there. So I feel like I should just try it again later since I can hopefully smell things a bit better today. But anyway, so for this, if I recall correctly, like each of these is a power of X or Y. So let me see. So you actually are promised that some of this will be zeros. So you actually don't need this, but why not? Yeah, I feel like any alternative probably looks looks worse anyways. So okay, you have X, Y, and then you have a what's this terms? Oh my nose, give me 1 second. Good, yeah. Or I guess the other thing is that I just do something else on stream that doesn't require constant talking. Like, I don't know, gaming, because I'm surprisingly quiet when I game. Like, I actually was watching watching the VOD from last time, and I mean there was still a couple loud moments, but a lot of it, like even when I was getting like rank 8, I basically was surprisingly quiet. Even even the last part of the fight. But anyways, yeah. Anyways, where are we? So we have this, and then we have. Okay, so you do unpack this, and then you say this is this, but then what do you mean eval poly? Eval poly is okay, yeah. So you have this and you have that. Nothing quantum coding theoretics left. Okay, good to know. Let's see if this is what okay, yeah, so I don't need this anymore. Do I not have, I mean, I know I do have, I'll be surprised if I don't have a reasonable VimRC. VimRC? Do I really not have a VimRC? You're kidding, right? Guess not. Do I have one that I can download from somewhere? Maybe I do, right? I think I put mine somewhere around here, right? Do I not? I'm pretty sure I've like had my VimRC somewhere. Kidding. Oh, something like this. Yeah, and then do I not? You're kidding, right? Yeah, okay, so I actually don't have. Wait, do I not have VimRC? I'm pretty sure I have my VimRC somewhere, but I don't remember where I put it. Whatever. Wait. I don't know. This bothers me just a little bit, sorry. Where do I? Somehow I don't have a VimRC on my WSL. Where to put it again? I just this. or I see a Vim folder. Can I put it in there somehow? Not for support files. Okay, so it's literally that. Okay, yeah. Okay, if I had that, then this is going to give me numbers. Okay, perfect. Then what? Then a Okay, good. Now what? Now back to the actual meaningful research things, just studying things. Okay, yeah. Yes, happy with this. I mean, sooner or later, this is all going to be formally verified, so it doesn't like this is okay. A transpose CSR. Okay, yeah. Sure. H stack. That's a funny thing. I mean, I would just assume this is right, and then you have. Okay, yeah. Why not? Yeah, why not? Just for the sake of sanity checking. Yes. Wait, this is. Did you? Okay, so you have a. Oh, it's written a bit differently from before. How much do I? Maybe I can just. Should I just use a new version? I guess I should, right? Let me see. So what's HStack? HStack is, well, first of all, like there is, oh, a lot of this is strange. You know what? Yeah, let me just do this. And do that. And a yeah, do this. And HStack should already be there, yes. And then I will not need anything from 67 to 91. And then I have this, and then you can do this in Python, because of course you can. Of course you can, of course. Okay, so you have this, and then you have a sure. And then you want me to do what? You wanted me to do this. Okay, and then this is bothering me just a little bit, so a what? What on earth? Okay, sure, yeah, whatever. Where are we? Because you have wait, do you already have? Okay, yeah, you do. Okay then. So you wanted me to keep this, yes? And then you have this, and then you have that. Sure. Of course, yeah. Certainly. What on earth? Oh, because yeah, okay. Since I asked it to go function by function, it basically just rewrote everything in a simpler way. So now I will have to what is it called? Yeah. Well, that was on me. Okay, so this seems correct now. So it just gives me a Okay. Do I buy it? What is HStack? HStack is horizontal stack, because you have a wait. What's HStack? Let me see. I mean, of course, because this and that. So when you stack them up, it gives you what is. Yeah. Otherwise, the code would not even be right. So maybe I can just Okay, good. Yeah. Great. Yes, I have the generates the matrix, generates the parity check matrices, mostly written, mostly, I don't know, like mostly written by ChatGPT. Good. Oh, 2 centimeters of snow. That's amazing. Okay, yeah, anyways. Okay. Of course, we're just, copy and pasting from ChatGPT. I'm not sure if we are actually starting, but yeah, sure, let's see. Are you happy stopping here for now? Let me see. Okay, and then we say what? Next time, the next step is, I am happy with this, with everything so far. Let's continue though. So what do we actually want? So yes, that's a what is it called? What is distance? Is at least 6. Yeah, right. So let's connect the dots to CVC5, I guess. To CVC5. Maybe I will first see you in the other chat to get some CVC5 introductions and come back here when I when I have a idea on what kind of input output CVC has CVC5 expects. Yeah. Okay, yes, let's see if that is fine. It's going to tell me anything good. What is this? There does not exist a... I remember this part being a little bit different. Yeah, no, I remember last time I read up on this, it's used something else that seems a little bit more clever than this, so maybe I'm missing something. I need to just dig. Let me see. Or actually, let me just look, because I don't know. Is it this? What is it? Because I knew. Is it this? Yeah, okay, so it says something is not in row space, or yeah, I think this is kind of what we needed to understand here. So so we wanted to say what? Well, first of all, not this. And then, but this, right? And then I want to, okay, so make, just sudo, well, I guess we can always make check first. I don't know if it's actually going to check very quickly, but let's just do a little bit of this, why not? But then also, let me see, yeah, let's try to understand this as well. So where were we? We're saying that okay, so we wanted this to be unset, which means we want to say this is, let me see. So you have a you want something that is, well, I mean, wait, this is not free. Oh, huh? So you, oh, right, because you wanted this to be undetected with this way. Okay, so now this second part is the hardest part. So the second part is saying that, well, okay, this part is the part I don't understand, and it supposedly says something that suppose it gives a argument. So let's see what is it. So we are saying that okay, you have a stabilizer row space. What is a row space? Row space is saying that okay, you have I feel like this is a stupid question, but I still but doesn't stop me from asking it. So why is it that you're a what is it called? So you are saying that each row is a stabilizer, really? For a check matrix, each row is a stabilizer. Why? But that is not, doesn't feel right. So what row space actually means? I mean, is it, wait. So why is this the case? Well, okay, so the first row is definitely in the row space. But then if you're, that's your, wait, but that is, it's a bit confusing. So I mean, this would make sense if your stabilizers all have a even number of things, because when you multiply the even number of things by itself, it, wait, is it, no, what no, what is stable, it commutes, but is commute what I'm looking for? It's not, right? I have, let me see, I kind of don't feel like getting my drawing tablet, but I should, because I'm really confused right now. So you have a no, but no, this makes no sense, because yeah, that's not how matrix multiplication works, right? Or is it? Or oh, maybe it is. Yeah, wait, so if your thing is in stabilizer, then actually, yeah, I might as well just ask. So in a classical linear code, linear error correcting code, we have check matrices, right? Does say is the stabilizer formalism here too, or is that a purely quantum thing? If we still have does the stabilizer formalism here, does the stabilizer formalism still make sense here, or is there quantum if we do have stabilizers here? Are the row space exactly the stabilizers? Why? If so, why? Yeah, there's a lot of, okay, yeah, let's see, yes, of course, core is in the kernel, yeah, okay, and then a physics, amazing, okay, yeah, so what, so a stabilizer, okay, so you wanted that to be 0, but then why is it that a let me see, so row space, but then you wanted a row times that thing to be 0, yeah, so each row is a constraint, so wait, okay, I feel like I'm being very stupid right now, but yeah, okay, but what is the row space? Is it just the, what is it called? Is it just that you take each row as a vector, and then you hack the span, or is there actually some kernel-ish thing going on? Yeah, okay, that is actually just the, okay. Okay, yeah. So now you have this and then that and then. So, right, yeah. So now you have linear constraints, but then you want to, right, so the stabilizers is the, wait, what is going on? Okay, no, like if that is the case, then each row is, so each row is the linear constraint, and then so you wanted the thing to be in plus one eigenspace, which is what? Plus one eigenspace is the I mean, for everything, like, how should I don't know. Like, I understand this, yeah. And I think this is anti-commuting. This is a stabilizer nonsense thing. But then, okay, fine. So we have this. Then a stabilizer group. Okay, so the full set of constraints, okay. So these are just constraints. So the row space is actually not the what is it called? So you actually want your thing to be a okay, so any valid code has to be, what is it called? Has to be perpendicular to the row space, right? Is that what's going on? Okay, so you want to say that a what is it? So is it that we've got a row space and any valid code has to be and a code X is valid if and only if it is perpendicular. It is perpendicular to the entire row space of the parity check matrix. Okay, that makes sense. And then a and if you have that, you just needed to, as long as you are perpendicular to every generator, you are perpendicular to everything. Okay, that's good to know. Now back to where we were. Well, first of all, we wanted, okay, so this passes. So we'll have to do what? Sudo, just say make install, right? Password, sure. You're building again. Wait, actually, where are you installing this? Where are you installing this thing? User local lib and user local include. You are, what are you dumping into my system? Share objects, headers. Wow, headers is amazing. And then more share objects and binaries. And who knows what? CMake files, which okay, sure, whatever. Actually, can I still hit this? I can, yeah. Good to know. Okay, now what? Now back to this. Now we want to say where was it? Okay. No, this is not the hard part. The hard part was, who was it? It was not this one. I know I was looking at it just now, but then I lost it. This. I think it might have been this. Let me see. Oh, this is a no. This is just for rewriting something for my lab. Is this? I think it might have been this one. Yeah. Okay. So now you wanted to say. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Whatever. So you want to say you have a row space, and then you wanted to say that. Okay. So you want to say a stabilizer is in. Is that true? Because okay. Yeah. Sure. Whatever. Okay, so you want to say this, and then you want to say what? You want to say your thing is not a stabilizer, which means it is not in the row space. It doesn't have to be about any orthogonality, it just has to be this, okay. So then you wanted to say a, yeah, okay. So a, what is this? You want to say that this is not in the stabilizer, then there exists something that is perpendicular to it, such that such that you have a component. Okay, which means you wanted to say that kernel of O. So you wanted to say this, which is why this transpose? This is let me see. Okay, so this is row space. If it is not in the row, so here you are making some tricks that when you tag the what is it called? Here you are using a trick that you tag the, what is this symbol? You are kind of saying that this symbol is a, like, when you tag the perpendicular, how to tag a perpendicular of a matrix? I feel like I don't know. Okay, so you're saying, oh no, this is a space, so of course you can. This is a vector space, so okay. You are using the fact that okay, it is complete standard if you were good at linear algebra. I was a linear algebra TA before, so I'm supposed to be good at linear algebra, but unfortunately I'm not. So why do we have this? Let me see. The row space. If you take the row space, is the row space actually? Okay, let's think about this for a little bit. So if you have something in the kernel, that means it. Let me see. Sorry, I have allergies. My hands is bothering me a little bit. I should have bought some lotions or cream to deal with this. Oh well. So you have something. Let's say you have something in the kernel. Then why is it that when you have a so let's say you have something in the kernel, that means that thing multiplied by any row is 0. Which means that thing cannot be in the row space. Right, yeah. And vice versa, right? No, if you have something in the, let's say you have some row, then something is very strange here, because you can have, what is it called? Here are you assuming that the field is not like degenerate or something? Otherwise you have, let me see. Otherwise, suppose that a row, what is it called? A vector can be, what is it? If you are in the field that is like terrible looking enough, then a vector can be perpendicular to itself, right? in that case, the vector would be both in the rows, and if one of your row looks like that, then you can literally have, wait, but no, there's this transpose thing, which is really funny. Why don't I just ask you to prove to me? In another chat, you say this about a parity check matrix. Is this always is this true for any matrix, or are you using any other properties of maybe the field or or whatever? Okay, so any matrix in any field, you have this standard dot product. Okay, so any field including finite fields. Okay then. So let me see. Why is this true? Let me see here. Wait, but then you have a written with a transpose to keep domain straight. What do you mean? What? No, but when you take a transpose, then a what? Well, huh? But then no, like you cannot just take transpose randomly because it changes a space. What do you mean by a between the transpose to keep domain straight? If you take a transpose, it obviously changes the matrix entries and probably the kernel with it. No, this is just a headache. Okay, so unless you are doing something very funny here. No, like the left hand side is not changed, but right hand side is transposed, which is this is very sketchy. Okay, so you are saying that what you were doing earlier was wrong. Okay then, fine. So you have what? So you're saying that what you mean is actually just a what is this? Okay, so you are saying a row space A perpendicular is equal to kernel A. Let's do a sanity check. In some degenerate, in some situations, we do have non-zero vectors that satisfying x times x is 0, right? So a so wouldn't such a vector be in both the row space and the kernel? Are you? Oh, because let me see. Oh, but this doesn't break anything because you just have a is not what is it called? a cap a perp is not empty set, or it's not just 0. Yeah, oh, so now empty set is this. Yeah, okay. Good to know. Yeah. Okay, in that case, you have this, except I made a typo and you didn't tell me, because this is not an actual empty set, this is a, this is set with at least unit 0 in there, yeah. But I mean, silently correcting me, so it's fine. Let me see. So, let me see here. Okay, so then let's actually see if it is sensible. So you wanted this, or you claim this. So why do you have this? That's bilinear, whatever. Okay, so you have this very funny proof. So you have this, and then you have that. So then this is orthogonal to every row. So of course you have this. Okay, yeah. Right. So this is this is the same. It's the same thing from before. Then going back to the proof, can we actually fix a proof? I feel like we might be able to. Let me see. So you have a let me see. Okay, let's pretend there's no kernel here. Then what? If it is not in the row space, wait, so what do we have earlier? In row space, perpendicular is equal to, when you take, yeah, the problem is that when you take this, oh, because perpendicular was on this side, but when you take the perpendicular to the other side, then really funny things happen, right? Let's see. I really feel like now I'm just not even fully understanding linear algebra anymore. Okay, so we have this. Now what? Now let's say, what is it called? Wait. No, but the row space is on this. What's going on here? I'm not even copying from. I don't even remember where I copy my things from anymore. This is strange. What is going on? This is very strange. Okay, so you have this. Row space is. Do you have any kind of fun transpose looking thing? But then this is what? This is funny, you know? Like this is just straight up wrong. But then you want it, let me see. It's complete standard, except it's not, doesn't even look right. Whatever. Okay, what if I wanted the perp on the other side? Do I have maybe a, I don't know, row space A equal to kernel A perp? I feel like this is okay, yeah. If and only if bilinear form is not degenerate, what does it mean? What is a degenerate bilinear form? Um, Is degenerate if there exists a non-zero vector such that it is perpendicular to everything. Okay, but non-zero. Okay, and good to know that we don't have such a terrible looking thing. Which do exist in some funny. I don't want to think about real analysis, but are you about to show me some real analysis? You're not. You're just going to show me this. Okay, good. Sure. Okay, the example I had in mind was a lot worse, but that is fine. For now, let's see what do we have. Okay, this holds if only if this is true. That is for any standard dot product. Like this self-dual thing is very. Yeah, I feel like this self-dual-ish thing is maybe the kind of thing that I always never fully understood when I was in undergrad, and I still don't fully understand it now. I feel I'm just never going to understand it. Oh well. But where are we? Okay, so that is anyways what we have, and then we have I don't know. Do I have water? I do have enough water. I can make tea. Perfect. Now what? I feel like the problem is that half of this is wrong, and then I don't know which half is wrong, but I know some of it is. Like, it's definitely not being consistent. So, let me see. I mean, there is probably some trick that you can pull here. I'm just not sure what is the right trick. So you want to say that the thing is not a stabilizer. I mean, what is it called? You want to say a thing is not a stabilizer. So you want to say that you want to say there is something in the. But no, like the kernel thing is basically exactly what we. What is this? Okay, so there is a trick here by saying that let me see. So you have, I mean, this is just, like what's going on here? Okay, fine. This would be correct if the transpose were not there, I think. So then, the thing not being in the space would be pretty much just that you have a let me see if I can be convinced by this without the transpose. Let's see. So you have a you want to say the thing is not in row space, but why do we care? Because we want to say this is not one of these stabilizers. Yeah, so we want to say that you have a error that is not part of a stabilizer's way. But then this is super strange, because here that means you can have a, how should I say it? Oh, never mind. Kind of see question mark. Let me see. In the context of this like error correction code, you have this kind of number of errors, kind of this Hemingway kind of thing. So here is just saying that what is it saying with this Hemingway? Let me see. So you want to say a I feel like this is where I kind of. The thing is, I shouldn't be doing mental math here, but I'm also very lazy and not really getting my drawing tablet where I really should. Do I just grab a drawing tablet? I feel like a lot of this would be resolved if I can just stop doing mental math, but I'm lazy. So I'm just kind of keep doing mental math and not doing so well on this. Okay, so we have a, let me see. We have a matrix, and then we want to say that the thing is not in row space, because, right, wait. So for codistance, this idea of codistance means that you want a high Hamming weight thing. No, you want to find a low Hamming weight thing. Let's say you are kind of a quote-unquote attacker or whatever in this scenario. Then the way to break this ECC would be to find some low, what is it called? Something with low Hamming weight that is not in the stabilizer, right? Something that's like low Hamming weight and undetectable. And this detectability is encoded using this row space thing. So everything inside the rows, is it that everything? Oh no, everything that is perpendicular to row space is undetectable, right? Yeah. So you want to say a Sorry, making another cup of tea. Yeah, there's this very strange maple espresso tea from Trader Joe's, which is like coffee plus tea. Which is, I mean, the idea sounds very strange, but it actually tastes decent. So yeah. Yeah, I guess the stranger thing is that it's not just coffee and tea, it's coffee and tea and maple. So yeah. But anyways, yeah, let's at least attempt to write some stuff because this is confusing. So you want to say that this is my chat thing to my VOD review thing to ChatGPT with ChatGPT. Anyways, I want to say what row space of a what? Okay, so you want to say that code distance. What is it? Yeah, this is where taking notes would be useful, or any reasonable note-taking skill would be useful. But let me see. A undetectable errors is in the kernel. And now you want to say that a proof code distance is small. Attacker want to prove code distance is small, meaning that a Hamming weight of x is low. And let me see, a instead of Hamming, just say weight x is low, and x is undetectable. Okay, so to say it is in the kernel, we use the fact that kernel is equal to a what? Yeah, but there's no, how should I say it? Like, I feel like there's no trick that I can pull here, no? Here I want to say that it is in the kernel, which means it is, well, what's going on here? Okay, this part is fine, but then you want to say not in row space. Why? No, like this is just garbage, right? Because you want to say this, well, kernel is in there, and you want to say a thing is in the kernel. So unless you are able to do this ring nullity or whatever thing by just like taking a, I mean, here's the thing though, like when you have a like when you have this kind of parity check thing, actually I don't know, like when you have a parity check matrix, does the, what is it called? Does the matrix transpose have any meaning, or in linear algebra generally. Does kernel A transpose have any useful identity / simplification? Okay, yeah. Since transpose is not object you want, of course not. Okay. So kernel and images, okay, yeah. Fundamental theorem of linear algebra. Except this is, let me see. Let me see why is this useful, and also my hand is still bothering me. Yeah, maybe I should soak it in hot water. I'll be right back, because I actually have allergies, and like the terrible kind of allergies. Okay, sorry about that. The water was not heating up, so it was still. But I think the even just like lukewarm water helped a little bit, so we should be fine for now. For a bit. So where are we? Right. So this is. I mean, we have this, but like I was saying, it was not very useful here. Because dual code, but then I don't really care about dual code here, right? So that is both, of course. Let me see. Square and symmetric. Yeah, this is my thing is not just square or symmetric here. So okay. So now if I wanted a thing to be in kernel, then that means okay, so we also know the kernel is the row space, right? Unless something is strange here. But maybe I can just assume this. Yeah, I mean, okay, this is by definition, this is just true. So this is in there. That means I guess that's the thing, right? That I can well, let me see. I mean, the thing is that this is existential over, well, how should I say this? So I guess I just need to say let me see, what is this? I mean, okay, so all of this is incredibly strange. Whatever. Okay, let's just first figure out the CVC part, because that is maybe an easy thing, and maybe that is also a let me see. Actually, where are we? Well, is this where we left off? Yeah, let's see. So, okay, yeah, that is fine. But then exclude stabilizer is maybe an easier thing. So we wanted to say what? So we wanted to... Is this sensible? Let me think. So for stabilizer, we wanted to do... Well, I mean, there does not exist. It's good enough. Yeah, okay. So we wanted to do... I mean, something that looks like this might be what we wanted. Yeah. So we want to say for X type, we need this to be, well, okay, yeah, okay, that makes sense. So, sorry. So we wanted to say there does not exist a, okay, yeah, I think that's sensible, yeah. I mean, maybe not ideal, but sensible, yeah. Okay, yeah, because SMT thing, I'm not sure if it actually does not exist. Well, I guess it's just for all, right? Like I can just say for all vector u, this is not satisfied. I mean, it doesn't really. Yeah, okay, whatever. So that's fine for now. So let me see. Sure, I'm happy with this. Let's just figure out SMT5. Okay, so did we... I think there was already a... Okay, yeah, there is. Okay, so now we can... Now the thing is installed. What did it recommend me to try? Okay, what is this? What's going on here? What is this? Fine. Do I care? Fine. Let's just. Why not? Right? Okay. So we have. What? Just do this, right? And then. What do you mean? Like, I don't see EOF here. I mean, I don't know if I care, but why do we have? Let me see. Oh, because you're doing this funny thing where you are. Actually, I don't even know if this is sensible. Sure, whatever. Yeah. And then cannot okay, set up. Okay, this is what I get. And then what? Okay, what if I just do this? Okay. That seems right, yeah. Okay, so now it seems I have a slightly better idea of how to use SMT question mark. So we have what? What are we actually even sending it? Okay, this is linear arithmetic thing, whatever. Okay, and you declaring constant, you assert this, and then you check if it's satisfiable, and then okay, yeah. So what if we do something like this? So I assert that this is both greater than 5 and less than 3, in which case it's not satisfiable, right? Okay, good. Good. The sanity check mostly passes. Just had to add the, what is it called? Produce models. What is it called? Yeah, SMT CVC5 is installed. The sanity check from earlier mostly passes. Just has to do that. What if it's unset? How do we? What is it called? What if it's unset? How do we produce a proof? Let me see. An unset core or proof object. I think I want to proof object, right? The thing that can be read in DIN. So I will have to. We can try what? AOF. Okay, so this and then what? And then test dot something like this. ALF. No. What if I just dump proofs and then just say dump the default? Okay, this is a okay, that's fine. Produce models. Cannot get models after set or unknown response, whatever. At least I will prove because okay, yeah. Let me see. Proof a unset proof dot text and then unset proof to dot text, whatever, and then this is empty. Okay, so it just dumps everything in there. That is, let me see. Okay, so I cannot actually specify a format, right? I mean, it was asking me to specify a format. So let me see. Proof format. Proof format mode help. Do not translate. Okay. Proof format. What if I have leaves? Oh, cannot spell. Okay, that is good. I mean, also give me this thing at the end, which I mean I can always manually stripped, but still. Is there a way to just manual, right? No. This. Okay. And then there is probably some kind of like dump proof thing, right? Let's see. So incremental language output parse only quiet. Okay. Interactive. Princesses, sure, whatever. Let me see. Force logic, whatever. Output language. I mean, it should be auto, yeah. Proof mode, sure, whatever. Produce proofs or produce unset cores. No, I don't care about cores. I only care about the actual proofs. So produce proofs and produce models. Okay, question mark, bit vector, wow, okay, whatever, so produce, or maybe just produce proofs. Unset, and then I have what? Oh, wait, no. Wait, but then this is actually. Is this not going to give me? I mean, this is not giving me a actual proof because, like, what? But then produce. Wait, does produce proofs only give you a proof when it is satisfied? Good to know, I guess. Okay. Let's say we want to, what is it called, formally verify this. Then what kind of things do you have? Contributions will come, okay, sure, whatever. So what do you have? How do you, like, it doesn't tell me, like, there has to be some ways to verify existing proofs, but then how do I know what is it called? How do we know which proof format is supported? I mean, okay, first of all, what proof formats do we have? Because that, I know we saw earlier, but we don't know, but we forgot. Okay, so a dot or no dot, LFSC, no, aleth, no, a CPC, no, a let me see. What if I just search the entire repository? So dot. Do you have any dot proof? Oh, output, but let's output dot proof. Wait, let's output. So you actually have different. Okay, so you do have a output proof. So you're compatible with all of that. But then how do you? Okay, it's good to know. But then how do you read a proof instead of what is it called? What is this? Let me see, placeholder. That's not going to check, is it? So if you have a wait, this is actually too much, right? What is this? Internal, sure, whatever. What is this? So enumeration of proof rules, blend. A lot of this is just going to be, what is it called? A lot of this is just going to be where is it? I mean, there is. I guess the other thing is how long is the thing going to run? Because if the thing doesn't run very long, then the other stupid thing I can do is to say that forget about reading in the proof. I'm just calling this directly from Lin, and I don't have to worry about any of this. I mean, at some point it might be, what is it called? I'm pretty sure this is not a correct place to be looking at, right? Unless it is, but I hope not. Does it say foreign function interface library that provides? Okay, yeah. By calling this function and accessing its API, yeah, okay. So how do you Yeah, so given a, what is it called? Given a, FFI, C++, sure, whatever, exception here. Of course, this thing is just as unsafe as it looks, whatever. I feel like I'm solving a problem. That's not the main problem that we have right now. So maybe I should just not worry too much about this for now. I should just, yeah, maybe just quickly do this. So what is it called? Produce proofs. Let me see. Yeah, okay. Whatever, this is, yeah, we can just deal with this for now. Okay, so what do? We want to, wait, how worried should I be? This is a small thing, and now it's giving me a pretty big proof for this kind of like small-ish thing. Maybe it's fine for now. Yeah, okay. So okay. Sure. So where are we? This seems slightly worrying, but maybe not too much yet. Why am I so tired? I should not be this tired. I mean, I will have to end stream soonish because this is midnight. But or maybe I don't know. But I really feel I should. But either way, I should not be this tired. Okay, anyway. And I know the basics of CVC5 now. So what's called. Let's analyze the HZ thing then. Is that what we are about to do? I think that's what we are about to do, right? Yeah, okay. Choose logic and bit encoding. This is, yeah, either way is fine. So so what do we do? Okay, yeah. So we have a good to know, yeah. So we want to say what? Let me see. Wanted to. Is this what I think it does? Let me think if this makes any sense. For R in range, yeah, and then what's this? Extract row supports and then XOR chain, and then this is. Let me think. Yeah, I'm not fully sure if I'm happy with this. I mean, I feel like if I read it a bit more carefully, I will be happy with it. So let's see. So row supports returns this of this, supports R, is sorted column where this is just too much. Can we just, you know what? No, like, yeah, this is just too much. I think maybe I would just not do CSR because this is, yeah, or I don't know, so sorted column indices where this is, huh? Or fine, we can continue using this then. Assuming this is right, let me think. So suppose R is sorted column indices. Okay, J where R J, so you are indexing row first, and then you are say that which column is. Wait, what is column index? Column index is the what is it? Yeah, I feel like the term column index is still a little bit like ambiguous. Well, I feel like all of this matrix indexing is ambiguous. So it's like, how do I see this? Let me see. So you have, what is this going, like, how do you, hey, I don't know. Yeah, sorry. This is just incredibly stupid. And I mean, this is what it is. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, let me see. Okay, and then what? And then we have this what's HZ? HZ is, yeah, okay. So don't need this either. Sorry if you, oh, you guys cannot hear my desktop audio anyways. I need better off, like, what's this nonsense? Or not the, oh. That is just too much. And then, yeah. Okay, much better. Now what? Now we want to say that, I don't know, sure. This is probably going to give me something huge, but, okay, it's smart enough to not give me something huge, but, okay, yeah. Fine. So it is going to give me this, and then, oh, if I do 0, then it is going to give me what? It is going to give me a, something reasonable. It is reasonable, okay? Good to know. So now a, okay, so now what? Now a, okay, so a, this is just an entire first row, okay, yeah. Then what? So, okay, and then good. Row support stance is a, Let me see. So you're doing a okay, then I guess row supports stance should be fine. Let's actually double check this just in case. Don't need any of this. Oh. Don't need this either. Okay, and then a don't need to do dense here since everything's dense. I wish there's what is it called, easier type hints I can give. I feel I would give type hints if I were better at Python, but for now, I don't know what are actually. That is fine. Well, first of all, this is bad, and this should be this. Sure. If I had this, it is going to give me something sensible. No, why not? Okay, because you are doing fine, so I want 0 here, right? So it gives me a yeah, okay, 3 something, is that right? 3 and then 24, 30 seems about right, and then 40, 41 and 54. Yeah, okay, this seems reasonable. Then what? Okay. Moving on then. Okay, so what? So we have a this, then we have that. Okay, so we wanted to say a let me see. Wait, no, what? No, like 0 is allowed here. Yeah. If this is empty set, then it's false. Yeah, otherwise it's what is this? Why do we do we know or do we care? Let me think, because this is okay, there's a lot of compiling going on, and I'm not sure how much of this compiling should I be. I mean, no, like there is. I mean, of course there is going to be compiling going on, but like we don't want to exclude. Why is it telling me some complete nonsense? I don't know. Okay, sure, whatever. So we want to say this, and then we want to say a. Just be V, whatever. It doesn't. I don't want my code to be let clean. And then what is this? Okay, that is fine-ish, I guess. Exclude the O0. I don't care. Let me see the syntax as well, because I feel like something is a bit strange here. Oh, I don't want to get model, right? That was the problem. Yeah, there was a problem from earlier, so I just wait. How do I do this? Good enough, I think. Yeah, okay. So let me see then. How do I? Let me think, because I feel like something is something feels a bit strange, but I don't know what. Like, I cannot put a finger on it. Just something is strange. No, like maybe nothing is, because I mean the thing is that if this can solve this, then maybe it can just solve everything. Sure, yeah, why not? Yeah. So I don't actually want get model. Do I want to set logic? What is set logic doing? QF bool blend, is that what we want? I actually don't know. Whatever it works for now, blend declare fun. Why is it declare fun and not declare const? Oh, because, is it because it can change? Wait, yeah, maybe I should ask. Why declare fun? What's the difference between? I should just fix it. Yeah, why declare fun between that and declare const? And since we want the thing to be unset, I thought we wouldn't want get model in the end, and why also, what's the point of excluding the all zero vector now? Isn't that just going to be addressed by the stabilizer check later? Yeah, let's see. Syntactic sugar for a what is this? Okay, good to know. In that case, I can just go with declare const. Okay, good to know. Out of habit, sure. And then get model. So yeah, this is just rejected. Yeah, okay. I mean, unless we actually essentially find out that this table is which table. I mean, get model could be useful if we happen to find one of this is wrong, but don't think so. Yeah, and then just sanity checking. Yeah, I mean, okay, yeah, but for now, so you're saying that yeah, for now, why not care? Yeah. Then what? Okay, yeah, let's just be, I mean, I feel like we're never going to be fully happy with this, but if we are even just a little bit happy with this, then we should just, I don't know. No, hey, wait. What is this? Is this what we want? This is a, yeah, okay. So the idea is that if I had this, then I would be able to, wait, so this X, Y, these are the sizes, right? Like, these are the, okay, so these are L's and M's. So later down the line, I can literally just change I can just plug this in, and I can plug this in, and then I will have the different, okay, so this is actually surprisingly, what is it called? Surprisingly extensible. So I should just say that wait, so I should say what? I should say, the thing is, I'm not even sure if this thing belongs here or if this belongs somewhere else. What is it? Yeah, maybe I should move this and then say that, well, I don't know, if just like shove some of this in there, right? What do you, tab size, tab size, tab size. This is just terrible. This is also terrible. Why is everything so terrible? Including my programming skills. Just give me some. I don't want to expand tab. Yeah, I just want like, okay, what to make soft. Yeah, this is slightly better, but not like this is DSM. Okay, just going to copy this in here and nothing too much, because that is what we programmers do. We just kind of, I don't want this, and what do we care about? Don't care. Okay. Now this is going to give me something more sensible, right? Then what? Okay, yeah. Back to what I was doing. Okay. Wait, 4? This is 4, yeah. This doesn't feel like 4. Probably write too much Scala. Whatever. Okay, yeah. So I do this, do that, and well, I mean. I don't know. Like. Something like this, just very stupid way, I guess. And then what? Something like this, I guess. And then a sure, yeah. And then this is, none of this is actually printing anything. Do I want to print anything? Maybe I don't, it's whatever, yeah. What do I want here? I want to say, I mean, I want to import something. What is it called? Just like gen matrices. Oh, it is going to. Fine. Sure. I feel like this is so. Sure, why not, right? And then. Of course. And then what? This? Ew, what? Okay. Oh, shoot. Fine. Wait, huh? It's not 81, because not 81 is the first. Ew. Of course, that's what you have. Do work now? You don't. Okay. So I just need to do what? Do this and do that, right? And then I print this, and hopefully it gives me something sensible. Why? Do I not have build XY? No, I definitely do. It's the let's do this very, yeah, this is, don't know if I care. I feel I should care, but I feel at some point yeah. Right, yeah. Please. Huh? It doesn't have vinf? What on earth? Ew. Never mind. I feel like this is just me being terrible at programming now. Okay, yeah, whatever. Just watch me hammering my keyboard until things just magically work. I don't know if I want to talk about it. What is it? Script computing what? Or I don't know. Compute workout parity check matrices with script. I don't even need to say with script. Everything's a script. The entire row is a script. Okay, good. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Interesting. I guess. Why not? Okay. Yeah. Where are we? I don't. What? Accent. Don't know how much of this do I mean, I guess the obvious answer is I care about 0 of this because I'm over it. Yeah. Is this 80 columns? It is not. Yeah, maybe I'm also over that. I feel like one of the main reasons why I don't have a what is it called? One of the main reasons why I don't have a Vim RC is that I would usually just do this in VS Code today. But it is what it is. Yeah. I mean what is this? Yeah, where are we? This is actually just headache. Way too much headache. Where are we? I feel like I just completely lost my do I care? I don't. No, like it's here, right? No, not here. Here? Not there either. What is? Why am I so lost? Like, is a thing not ordered? Should be this one, right? Yeah, should be this one, and then going back to script, which is what are you talking about? Okay, yeah, and then this is actually 4 spaces and not real tabs, but you know, yeah, whatever. Okay, so just for the sake of testing, right? So I want to do what? Print XOR chain of I don't know. is going to give me something sensible, right? This is how it named it, I think. Right, SMT. You're kidding. What? 930. 930 you have. Right, because of course that's not how Python works. Okay. This is maybe good. Then what? Then I have this thing which I don't fully like, but like close enough, except the tabs thing. Whatever. Who cares about the thing being clean, right? So this should just be. Why do you not have the right syntax highlighting for the for this? Like, what is this? Well, you can do. Row. What's going on here? So you are saying that var. Well, I mean var prefix is just v now. So you want to say that this and that. Wait, is this just comment? Oh, how much of this do I don't care. Yeah, I don't. I actually don't. So this is. Wait, what? No, this is fine. Yeah, and then this is just this. Like, don't want to get model either. Fine, get model. Why not? What is this thing? I feel like there's so much that I could complain about. Okay, yeah, this is what? This is this, and then this. Right, yeah. I don't know. What? This is the HZ. Yeah. So you have this, and then you have a let me see. And then you declare what? You declare this many, and then you do a this entire thing is a headache. Well, first of all, you want to say that a fine, you still want to say this, and then you want to say what? Nice is, well, I'm not sure if you can do this. I hope you can. And then right now we don't care about this yet. In fact, I also don't know if we care about, you know what, we do care about this just a little bit, or maybe more than a little bit, but yeah. Let me see. I can definitely build a bit easier. What is this? This I want to say these are, what are the right parameters? I mean, all of this is just like not that. Like this one, Yukata, this heals me. Okay. Don't mind me, sorry. Yeah, sorry. But no, Yukatas are beautiful. I mean, yes, of course they are. Makes me feel, yeah. I feel like my sanity point just got restored by so much. Okay, hey, where are we? L M, and then a what? A B. Okay, and then this should be a and then this should just be a eval poly xy, and then a, and then same with this, and then what? Return build hx hz. Okay, good, yeah. And then here I should be able to just say this is just a macro of a x, no, 6, and then a I hope I don't regret this later. I feel like this entire thing is going to be, how should I say it? I mean, this is very compact, maybe a little bit too compact, and I feel like I might forget how, like, what this means. And when I forget, this would be very bad. But, you know what, this is fine for now. So we want to say, well, I guess right now we are not even using this, so we are just saying, I don't know, like, fine, all lines, yeah. Actually, I should at least fed, yeah, I should at least fed this. I mean, I have to. And then what do I want to do? Don't know. What do you mean? That thing is a non-type. Why is declare vars non-type? Did I not return? I did not. Okay. So in Python, how do you... In Python, how do you, what is it called, a concatenate to the funny thing is I was actually a like, you know, using my hands and actually like doing some gestures that you guys cannot see, but anyways, yeah, doing that, like, this is a pineapple kind of gesture. If you guys remember the meme from, okay, I probably should not say my age. Wait, is that actually okay? That is, I mean, you would love to see it. Okay, that is good. Oh, except it should not be declared fun, it should be declared const. Okay, yeah, so declare constant of list of type bool, right? Is that is what we want to see, right? Test.smt2. Okay, so declare const v whatever number, and then boolean. Okay, Let me see. So we don't have like, okay, so for this, we actually don't know or care about this. So what we have is basically just that, well, I mean, the thing is that so much of this is just duplicate that we don't need, definitely don't want this. We don't want this here either. Okay. And then, how much do I don't want this? Okay, yeah, so actually maybe the one thing I want is that I want to, wait, you just don't have, okay, how do you write onto the file? Oh, sorry, accidentally hit my, what is it called, headphones. Well, I'm trying to figure out. Hey, let me see, how do I mean, okay. Sure. So then I would, how do I even, two quick stupid Python questions. First, how do I take a command line argument for file name? I don't want to always write to a this. I don't want to have this hard coded. Also, is this a join lines the clean way or the right way? It's obviously faster, but is there a way to just print each line into a file in a loop? Oh no, I want just standard out redirection. Wait, oh, this is stupid. I should just be printing into standard out, and the user future me can just do input redirection. Yeah, this is entire thing is just stupid. Yeah. I mean, CVC5 does not even have to read through input redirection, but I definitely want to, yeah. I mean, I don't want to pipe this. Or maybe I could pipe this, but I don't want to pipe this. Whatever. Okay, good. So what? Just this, right? And then I just do this. Okay, good to know. This seems reasonable-ish. So then this is what? This is a test.smt2, and then oh, and then what? And then I want to check if it's satisfied, right? So I want to just do a what is it? Just check that or something? Oh, typo, easy to fix. I feel like I was going to study this, what is it called? I was going to study this, but I just spent half of the time just writing Python scripts. I mean, this is useful Python scripts, but still. Okay, yeah. Junk at the end of logic string. Okay, I'm getting this. unless this is a, I mean, set logic. I'm not setting the wrong logic, right? I mean, this looks right. Unless I have this a, no, this is right, yeah. Pick the default. Yeah, let's attempt to not set the logic and see what happens, because that is maybe the cleanest way. Assuming this works, it's just going to be a cleanest thing. Okay, we'll make all theories available, setting a stricter logic for likely better performance. Okay, so QF UFLIA. Yeah, maybe just QF UF. Okay, let's try that then. Let me see. Where was I? Okay. What about this? Wait, huh? Oh no, but just didn't have this. Yeah, so much hallucinations. Oh, never mind. Maybe it's not hallucinating. I just have a typo. Yeah. Okay. Good to know. Can I just do this? Good. Perfect. Now what? Okay, good to know. What? Okay, yeah. Just anything declare fun or anything like that. Okay, yeah, whatever. Okay, so what else? What? Like, I mean, we're compiling a lot. In not necessarily good ways. I mean, it's not necessarily bad either. It's just we're compiling a lot. So what? I mean, parity constraint row is just a okay, yeah. So what? So I want to say that a parity constraint for the row is a can I just do the, yeah, let's try to do the entire matrix at once. So a okay, so it would, so I would be saying what? This is row supports, and then I would say let a for each what? Enumerate. Do I? Why not? Yeah. I mean, at this point, it's whatever. Okay. So I have this, and then let me see. Do I? Okay, yeah, this is fine, I guess. And then what? And I do. And then what? just this, right? Oh, like this. No. Good to know. Okay, let me see. How do I even... This is really stupid, but you know what? That is maybe how it is going to be. And then what? And then I want to say a You're kidding? Fine. This is overkill and really stupid. I know, but okay. What is sure? Whatever. So I want to get this, and I also want to. You can double get local thing, right? What is this? You're going to what? Invoke web request parses the content of the web page. Script code might be run. Sure, why not? Like this is. Are you going to? What do you mean? Like this is. What are you doing? Row content is this, and then. Huh? Can I just do this? Still? How about no? Use basic parsing. Oh, but I want to download this to... No, like I want the raw file. Like, what is this? Fine, this is just beyond stupid. Like what? No, this is good enough, right? And then yeah, this is beyond stupid. Okay, so where are we? This is too much that I probably should not be showing, but nah, this is fine. None of this is really bad. At least I don't think. I hope not. And then what? Where is this? Yeah, I mean, of course, yeah. It's obvious, yeah. We're happy with that, yes. Yeah, and then, right, yeah. Yeah, this is just a very, what is it called? Yeah, whatever. Okay, so what? So we want to say a, wait, are we actually more than halfway done? Maybe we are. Wait, no, we are not, because we bound, yeah. Yes, okay. What is it called? Sure, let's try a weight bound. By the way, there is bitvec stuff in CVC5 too, right? Would that help? Would that have helped if we did it that way? What is this? It's totally an option, but it's not necessarily simpler. Why not? Yeah, I was thinking about that. Oh. Okay. Go to Nolan. So what is IT? Right, let me see. So you want to say what? If then else. Okay, so if this is okay, if it's true then 1 otherwise 0. That is stupid way of doing things, but not bad. Okay, so you want to say what? You want to course. Sure, yeah, I mean I don't care. This can be the what is it called? Can be set for all I care, yeah. Okay, whatever. There's a lot of scripting here going on. I don't know if I like. I mean, I don't like it, but I also don't hate it. Let's put it this way. This is just scripting. What do we want to say? This is a weight constraints, and then I want to say what a max weight, yeah, and then I want to say this is a distance, yeah. So this should just be distance, and then distance should be a 6, yeah. So then I will have to, and I would just say a let me see. This is just going to give me a very large, very long line, right? Okay, so all lines, and then this will be, let me see, weight constraint. Oh, this is not even constraint, it's just weight constraint. Like it's just single constraint, okay? So, oh, then in that case, it's literally just append. There's no, what is it called? Because this should literally just be a single line, right? Yeah. Okay, so I have this, and then wait, so it should be both n and distance. Right, and then this should pass n as well. I feel like n should just be global, but yeah, like I feel like I don't know, like no, I feel like okay, global is going to be a bit faster, but then the problem with global is that I don't like this. The code looks a bit worse. And I kind of don't like the code is bad enough. Like I don't want to make it worse than what it already is. Yeah, okay. So what? So this is just going to be a very, very long line. But okay, sure, whatever. What is this? Okay. Okay then. So I have this, which I mean. And then what? And then I want to pay some stuff to ChatGPT, I guess. Oh, I didn't even have to do like whatever. Sure, whatever. I feel like this is going to make what is it called? Or no, I had it right the first time around because these are dots. Okay, yeah, whatever. I think hopefully ChatGPT knows the code block is a code block, so it doesn't, so this part doesn't completely overwhelm me. Say, what is it called thing? Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, of course, yes, this is trivial. Yeah, I mean, I don't care. Like, it should get a hint already that I don't care. Yeah. Right. Okay. Yes, that's a hard piece. Yes. I mean, this is not going to be any better. This part is still going to be a very, very long line unless I put each of these onto its own line, which I guess I might as well try, right? So I guess the other question is how much I care. Maybe yeah, this is no, like I feel like I care just a little bit, but not enough. Like this is, I mean, okay, yeah, now I have like 70 of. You know what? Maybe I care just enough to fix it. Yeah. I mean. I don't know. So what? Like this is a what? Ah, this is amazing. Okay, so what do we do? I want to say for a range n. Okay, I cannot type. What? Yeah, this is a bit better. This is a tab, right? I mean, if I understand correctly, that is a tab. And then what? And then And then what? And then I mean, I don't know if this is right. Well, okay, of course it's not. Is this sensible? So I have this, and then I have a ew. Okay, mismatched parentheses. So yeah, no, I want to stare at the generated thing. I don't want to stare at this. Okay, so let me see. So what is wrong with this? I want to. Okay, so I open 3 parentheses, which means here I have to close it 3 times, and I did close it 3 times, except distance is a yeah, distance should be a, what is it called? Should be this. Okay, that's a bit better. I feel I care too much about my code looking nice. I mean, there's no inherent harm in that, it's just that then my productivity goes very low. Also, don't worry about these trivial syndrome and being said, we can debug later if things seem wrong. It will eventually we can guarantee no bugs anyways with lean integration and all that. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, of course I did that, yeah. With nest list, yeah, okay. Okay, so now distance style query. I mean, right now this is already going to give you the funny thing. Okay, what do we have here? Now the hardest part. Let me see, because this is just hard, right? Let me think. So I guess this being hard means I need to make another cup of tea first, and then hit this, right? I mean, I guess that's the funny thing. I haven't. Yeah, I feel like I guess another question is how much of this should I be doing off stream, because I'm nowhere close to done today yet. Like I actually should. I mean, ideally I want to finish this, and then like tonight, and then I send it to the office desktop, and then tomorrow morning I wake up to the correct thing. Between that, or if the office desktop does not give me CVC5, then I just run it on my laptop and get the correct thing next morning anyways here. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. But I feel like at some point I need to hop off and do the rest of stream, because this is, yeah, late. And I feel like that point might be now, actually. So thanks for hanging out, and I will. Oh, actually, I guess might as well chat a little bit, because there's this funny what is it called? I mean, not Koha. I mean, of course, Koha as well, but not just her. There's this funny news recently, of this person. What is it called? Okay, yeah, I mean, of course. Did they say something? What is this? Is he doing anything good now? Not yet. Yeah, I don't know. Huh? Okay, yeah, whatever. Let me see. Huh? Yeah, this is about right. Yeah, but no, like, I mean, we are not upset, we're just watching a show. Okay, so maybe I should say what's going on here. So basically, there was this bet going on. Basically, this guy claims that he has solved a Millennium Prize problem, which is, this guy has claimed that he solved a very, very, very hard problem, very, very hard math problem, and then they made a huge bet, like they bet a lot of money. This guy says that he has a solution. So now, and because of that, there are some attention on Twitter, I guess, or X now, of this person's profile to see if he's, BSing or not. I mean, the consensus is that he's probably BSing, but we don't know until, we don't know for another week. So I guess we're just kind of watching this guy about to lose $10K. But I mean, but of course, like at some point, maybe he would actually give something that is sensible, and then we will be all very surprised, and there's no, yeah, I don't know. I feel like, I mean, if I were to guess, then I would guess he doesn't have a solution. But maybe but we have until the end of a year for him to, yeah. For him to, to actually come up with the solution, and then we will be, what is it called? Yeah, I mean, we can wait for him to surprise us, even if we think that, yeah. Anyways, there is that. Maybe at some point I should go back to. I mean, I'm not sure how much else should I comment on this, because I feel like that is like the other like funny thing. Like, there's so much like politics that we can be chatting about between. I mean, I guess that is not even politics just now. That was politics adjacent. The actual politics is the Epstein's files and things like that that's been going on recently. But then I also feel I probably should steer clear, with just as a principle, steer clear from topics like this, even if these are, even though it is probably quite easy to say the uncontroversial opinion that everyone I kind of believes. Yeah, the other thing is I'm not even American, so why should I care, right? Maybe if anything, I should care more about the Taiwanese news recently about this what is it called? This should I just call it murder, terrorism, or whatever? Basically, there's this there's this guy who went into one of our busiest train stations / metro stations in the middle of the city and just like randomly start killing people. And then it's basically, causes quite a bit of unrest recently. I mean, he didn't actually kill that many people, but of course, even one is too many. But anyways, he killed a few people and then he just jumped off a building or something. I'm not going to get banned off a platform talking about this, right? But yeah, basically, yeah, there was this. I mean, the news was everywhere in Taiwan. It's big enough that I would not be surprised if you can actually see it in the what is it called? Yeah, yes, this is the what is it called? Yeah, smoke grenades and then stabbing spree. Yeah, this is kind of the big news recently. Oh, 3 were yeah. Anyways, yeah. So I guess there's just always negativities around, and I'm not fully sure what exactly. Actually, I feel like I don't even know like what is it called? How should I say it? Yeah, motives under investigation. Yeah, I mean the guy's dead, so yeah. But yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, I feel like, there's just always been negative things, and I feel like I really don't know what to do as a streamer, basically. Like, I feel like just acknowledge and yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is just hard and nobody has answers. But anyways, yeah, maybe I should not have ended on such a sad note. But yeah, I mean, I mean, there's always funny and funny news like once I start with and others set and that's funny news. And yeah, I don't know, one of these days we can just chat about them. But for now, thanks for hanging out, and I will see you all next time. And I would also, I don't know, hopefully this gets done tonight, and then next time we do something